What's going on, guys? Austin here, and in this video, we are going to be taking a look at the extra points 5-minute fantasy booming and busting wide receivers. My start this week, I like Curtis Samuel. They've been using him in that Debo Samuel kind of role out there in Washington, and I think it's working. He would have outpaced Terry McLaurin's production if it not had it not been for that whatever it was, like a 60-yard touchdown catch, not touchdown catch, but that 60-yard catch that put them, just on the goal line. Just overall, Curtis Samuel feels like the volume utilized piece um, in Washington and Minnesota. They're good on the run game, so I don't think that Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissic, and Brian Robinson. I don't think that three-headed monster in the backfield is going to be quite used as much as the Curtis Samuel jet sweep and uh, you know, play action options in the flat are. Keenan Allen, I look for him to have a good game coming back from injury, especially with Mike Williams potentially being out on the road. This just looks like a really nice get right game for him, especially with how bad the Atlanta defense is. Robert Woods, I just think that Kansas City's not going to be able to run the football a lot, and they're going to have to just throw it all over the place a lot, and that's going to involve Robert Woods catching a lot of passes. I think he might end up having anywhere between 7 and 9 catches in this game. I like Garrett Wilson against Buffalo. This one's kind of a long shot. I mean, Buffalo has a really good secondary. They're one of the better pass defenses in the league, but I think that Garrett Wilson's ability to get yards after the catch is something that's going to change the game in this matchup. And with Corey Davis and maybe Elijah Moore, who knows what they're doing, and Braxton Berrios and like all those players that they have in New York, I think Garrett Wilson might end up being the guy that makes the difference and can step away from the Buffalo defense. And then Marquez Valdes-Scantling, Andy Reid off a bye just does some weird things, and I wouldn't be surprised if Kansas City scores 40. So it's going to be hard for him not to have a touchdown. On the other side, the bus, Brandon Cooks, he was in trade rumors all week, all year. Honestly, he was in trade rumors. He wasn't at practice on Tuesday, which if you play a game on Sunday and you don't practice on Tuesday, that means you practiced on Monday and Wednesday for a Thursday night football game. That's it. It's not really going to be great. AJ Brown at Houston. Again, Thursday night football, it's really hard to repeat any sort of production, especially after you had a massive game and then you have to go on the road on a short week against a good defense with a good pass defense specifically. Stefon Diggs at New York at the Jets. This one is out of pure respect for Sauce Gardner. It's kind of me manifesting it into existence. I just want to see Sauce shut down Stefon Diggs. So sit Diggs. I'm just going to tell you right now, sit him. DJ Moore at Cincinnati. I don't think that the current level of production that he's on is sustainable. I mean, he had that crazy game against Tampa Bay, and then he saved his game against the Falcons with a 65, 70-yard touchdown catch or whatever it was. I don't think it's sustainable in that model. Now, Cincinnati did just lose one of the best cornerbacks in the league in Chidobe Awuzie, but I still think that they're a good enough pass defense that he's not going to get that kind of coverage, that kind of production. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions against Green Bay. Green Bay has, arguably the best pass defense in the league. They've got decent pass rushers and an excellent secondary, between Rasul Douglas and Eric Stokes and Jair Alexander. It's just, they just have too many players back there, for Amon-Ra to be going off. I think this is going to be a run heavy game for Detroit. So look for Amon-Ra to have lower production this week. All right, guys, thanks for watching that video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments down below and stay up to date on all of our future content.